Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the Polygon Matic chart. And before I do so, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a brief of what has been happening, where you can see that Polygon Matic, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark. And in that movement to the upside, I can term it as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we have been seeing our prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark in what I've been terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And whatever I expect next, after seeing the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $5.2 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Polygon Matic to do in the next bull market. And in the formation of that wave 3 to the upside, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave completing the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. And jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can see have this Elliot wave structure in blue, which is a fractal wave within the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, where I believe we have completed the formation of that first wave to the upside. And that is after making a peak at around the $1.3 mark. That is when we completed the formation of that first wave to the upside, and that was after seeing this impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of that wave 1, where we also have a fractal wave in formation within that wave 1, where on this chart you can see that fractal wave in formation within that wave 1 being represented by this Elliot wave structure in yellow. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart. And in the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure in the formation of that second wave, and that is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out on this chart, where we can have these as the wave A, then that is the wave B, then I believe we in the formation of this wave C to the lower side, which should fully maximize the formation of this second wave to the lower side. And getting a little bit into the details of this ABC corrective structure, initially I had sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave B, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, and that was giving me a minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave B between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382, which perfectly lies between the $1.09 mark and the $0.9696 mark, which is a target area that we did not fully maximized, but we made our high in the formation of this wave B at around the $0.94 mark. And after seeing that high, we have started a very nice retracement over here in the formation of this wave C. And because the wave C is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in the formation of that wave C, where the wave 5 of the 5-wave structure should complete the formation of this wave C and also fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And getting a little bit into the 5-wave structure that we are seeing in the formation of that wave C, we can term this as the wave 1 to the lower side. And now my primary scenario is that we're in the formation of this second wave, then I expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5. And using the Fibonacci's, I had sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave B by connecting the Fibonacci's from the high of the wave 1 to the low of that wave 1, and that was giving me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.87 mark and the $0.85 mark. And there are chances that we might fully maximize that target area, then continue pushing even low in the formation of this wave C, that is this wave 3 to the the lower side. And jumping to the 1 hour chart, where we had formed a chart pattern that was fully supporting the formation of this second wave. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see we had seen the formation of a double bottom, which is a chart pattern that gives us a breakout to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the neckline and the bottoms, and that was giving me a minimum target area back to around the $0.7916 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. Also managed to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.78 mark, and whatever I'm expecting right now is a retest of this key area of resistance before we continue pushing even higher to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. So the moment we see a retest of this key area of resistance and the retest is a success, then there are chances of fully maximizing this target area in the formation of that second wave before we expect another impulsive movement to the lower side in the formation of this wave 3 to the lower side. So that is my primary scenario that I'm expecting to play out, and also the short-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart. I'm expecting the formation of this second wave before we see a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that wave C, and also fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 60 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and we are also seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum, and that would mean maybe we might be able to print a bearish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.